Dating in 2021, or just modern day dating in general, is very difficult. And I feel sorry for all of you that have to participate in it. Modern day dating seems to consist of two individuals with serious trust issues and lack of self love joining forces to become one, only to keep some people on the side in fear of being played. We're not allowing ourselves to just be open, vulnerable, and receptive to love, or even giving love that we know that we can give. It's like we have this fear of being hurt, but we have to understand that being hurt is inevitable. You can be hurt by a really good person. You can be hurt by a really bad person. It's just a matter of who you're choosing to allow yourself to be hurt by. But even if you get hurt, keep your innocence. Don't be vengeful. Don't go back and do this or cheat back or seek revenge. Just let it flow. Live and learn and move on. It seems like, especially in this social media age, the illusion of options, or just even us constantly comparing ourselves. So me, there have been times where I felt very inadequate. I'll see a woman online, it's like, dang, her body is banging, or her face is beautiful, or her hair texture is just like popping. And I'm like, dang, I wish I had that. Or seeing somebody have a business and their business is blossoming, and I'm looking at mine like I could barely get a sale a day. Or maybe they have material or money or a lifestyle that you wish you could have, and that constant comparing make you feel like you don't measure up. So in turn, when you go to start dating somebody, in the back of your mind, you might be thinking, oh, it's somebody better, or you're talking to somebody that look better than me, or maybe act better than me, or maybe talk better than me. And because you haven't really understood your value or your self-worth, or really loved yourself and know what you bring to the table, you might always be feeling like, dang, maybe I'm getting played. Or maybe because of social media, the illusion of options, you might be having a bit of a fear of missing out. Like, dang, maybe if somebody is better out there for me. At the end of the day, there's always somebody that's better than you in some type of way. So let's not even look at it like that, like, dang, maybe I can get somebody better. We all could do better. We all could be better. So I think that we should be comfortable with what we have and work on that instead of constantly chasing this thing. You will never be satisfied. Just like a person will never have enough money in the world. You could be like, dang, once I make $20,000 a year, I'm good. But then you reach 20,000. Well, dang, maybe 30,000. You reach 30. Well, dang, 50 don't sound too bad. We're always going to be wanting more. So that fear of missing out gotta go. I feel like we should pick people that are good for us, people that are willing to learn, that are willing to grow with each other, that are available for open and honest conversation. Instead of being in love with our neighbor or classmates or person we work with, we're idolizing these Instagram beauties. So I definitely think that we should stick to people that we know. Face-to-face contact is very important in the dating world, because you can really get to know who a person is versus who they post to be. If you are watching this and you are single, I would like to share a couple of posts with you that I think will help you out. I have been single for about 3 years now. I am alone, which is my status, but your girl is not lonely. Sometimes I definitely do get lonely, and during those times I work on self-improvement, what I like about myself, what I don't like, what I want to improve, what makes me sad, what makes me happy, just really learning about who I am. There are times where I will entertain guys during a lonely point of my life, and that is not good at all, because it's really hard to determine whether this is someone you're genuinely interested in or if you're just filling a void. And either way, that's a very selfish move to do that. It takes a lot of willpower and maturity to deal with someone not based off of convenience. So, if you're going to try to pursue a relationship, make sure it's during a high of your life and not when you're going through things, because you might be entertaining somebody for the wrong reasons, and you don't want that in the long run. When I date with a purpose, okay? And a lot of women ask me, why is it so easy for you to cut a guy off? The simple answer, I don't have sex with them. I honestly believe that celibacy minimizes poor decisions that we typically base off of physical attraction. So sometimes you meet a guy and it's like, oh my gosh, he looks so good. And then you project your desires on him, and then you create this perfect guy in your mind. You have sex with him early on, and then next thing you know, it's like, dang, he wasn't even a great of a guy. You can't let him off easy because you feel like a sense of attachment to him. So it's hard to cut him off. But If you genuinely want to build a strong relationship, take sex out of the equation. If you're not worried about having a strong relationship, then sex is a non-factor. But you have to honestly think about what sex means to you and what do you do it for. Don't make any generalizations. Only you define what sex is for you.